Hey guys, welcome back to Final Fantasy. I started this a decent while ago. I'm not going to try to claim I remember exact dates or times or anything. And for those wondering why I'm still wearing this even after completing Changed, it covers up how messy my hair is. No, actually, it was just kind of a character aesthetic that I plan on incorporating anyway. I'm almost thinking I might incorporate also a purple wig, or if I feel like going to an extreme, actually dyeing my hair purple to match here. But anyways, Final Fantasy. We started, I want to say, an all-thief challenge on this recording and a fans and friends choose our party for recording the Game Boy Advance remake of it. I may have to monkey with my controls some. This is not how I remember having my controls set up for my emulator here. Or at least the positions of B and A. And I'm not going to use them, especially not with this game, but let's say reset those. Okay, we're all good, we're all good. I might go and hide my camera, which means you'll see Bandicam come up on my screen too, or because I forget my hotkeys. I think it was this. Okay. Never mind, I remembered my hotkey. Now, judging from the lack of boat outside, I'm guessing I am at the point where I've got to challenge Bick the Pirate. Because I've played this game so much, I apologize to anyone watching this in 2019, 2020, or later even, and seeing me skip over talking to NPCs and catching up on story-type stuff. Because I played this game so much way back in the day, I kind of wanted to just... Let's put things in the same order so we know who has a special thing and what the special thing is. But because I play this game so much and know essentially all of the story, I tend to skip it when I'm playing. For those who want a quick recap, let's get a quick recap while I lose this fight, because I don't think level 3 thieves are prepared for this fight. Okay, I've got no choice right now but to just fight command these guys. So while this happens... Ooh, they one-hit kill. I guess I probably am ready for these thieves. But... so far, there was a story that was on the screen, part of it hidden behind my camera, explaining how the light of these crystals that balance the magical forces of the world has been lost, and they've been waiting for these heroes of light to come renew the crystal's light and save the world and everything. Really A+ on being extremely vague and still doing good storytelling in the process on the part of Square Enix, or Squaresoft at the time. This was way back before they merged with Enix. So yeah, I was worried I wasn't prepared for the pirates, but it looks like I'm way over-prepared. I must have always gone way over-prepared into this in the first place. So your party are those warriors of light. And your first quest, essentially, was saving Princess Sarah over in Corneria, who had been kidnapped by the former captain of the guard, Garland, after he rejected she rejected his proposal for marriage. And anyone who's more hardcore on memorizing the plots of these games that actually watches this can go ahead and correct me. I welcome it. I actually encourage it. Sounds like something that I would look forward to, really. But then, as reward for saving the princess, you were given this magical lute that is pretty well useless. You click it, beautiful music fills the air. I mentioned this toward the end of my Changed run because it kind of gave me a bit of... because remembering back to this and other examples like this, like the bell in Silent Hill 3, gave me most of the clues I needed to get the secret ending of Changed. Okay, yeah, I already got these guys decked out. Unless they can use short swords. I forget who can use what gear in this game. That's one of the things that the remake did such a good job with, was letting you see, was incorporating a later feature of Final Fantasy games of letting you see not only which characters can use which items as you're looking at them in the shops, but also what is and what the stat comparisons are between the items. But yeah, so you're rewarded with the loot, and I think there. Well, I already bought every gloves too. Okay, I guess I'm ready to cross the sea already. So let's go save it real quick. I'm not going to actually sleep at the inn because this costs money. One of the biggest issues with me and games where I have the option of a free or cheap inn is I will go to the cheap inn as often as possible. Save your data? Yes. Stay at the inn? No. See, that would have been 50 gold. I've got, what, 467 gold. I'm going to need to save every penny of that because I think we can get silver swords in Elfland, and I think thieves can use silver swords, but they're like 4,000 gold apiece. Kizoku! Okay. Anyway, back to recapping the story so far. In addition to the loot, we were rewarded with the completion of a bridge that allowed us to travel onward to Provoca, where we just were, and defeated the pirates. And if we were to have talked to some NPCs in Provoca, they would have told us, "Oh, we are under siege by pirates. Would you so kindly defeat them for us?" And the townspeople don't actually reward us for doing that. The reward is just inherent in defeating the pirates because you defeat them, and the pirate captain Bick just gives you his boat. As he vows to quit his life of piracy and just gives you his boat. So the pirates reward us for defeating the pirates. However that works. So here's the inn I actually want to use. I think Sahagins I need at least 2 of you guys on at this level. At least. I might be wrong, and I might get hit by all 4 this round. Or they might be faster than my thieves, and I'll get hit by all 4 anyway. I don't know. Okay, so, okay. Okay, so yeah, at least 2, but 2 should be able to handle it. So I'll throw 3 at this one. Bap. Do, 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 do. Now, if my thieves here, if my crew of thieves here can use silver swords, I'm going to be taking a really long hiatus of just farming money to save up for being able to get them better gear, because as you can see, they're pretty weenie with these little scimitars that they got. They're even worse with the rapiers that I started them with. But after those Sahagins beat the crap out of me, I kinda need a break at an inn. So instead of 50 gold in Provoca, let's save 20 gold and spend 30 gold here in Cornelia. Or Cornelia. I think they changed the spelling from one release to the next. It's Cornelia in this release. But now, with the power of a boat, we can go south to Elfheim. Or Elfland, as it was called in the original release here. Oh no, you guys got to go first. Why? Gods of 5 Minutes of Fret. Okay, wrong game. Okay, an ogre is kind of a pretty intimidating foe at this point in the game. There'll be little weenies that will one-shot later, but for now, with this little crew of thieves, I probably should be running away if I knew what was good for me. But I don't know what's good for me. I have literally no sense of self-preservation. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to fight this ogre and probably die. But you might notice I'm ignoring the creep because my thieves that are like dodging every attack the creep throws at him. Well, the ogre is like squishing me by 20 to 30 points of damage at a time. One thing some of you veteran gamers might have noticed that if you hadn't played this game before is that if you are like I was just doing, dumping all your attacks at one target, your characters are still going to focus on that target even after it's dead, so you'll be beating a dead horse and failing most of your attacks. Just thought I'd point that out while it was relevant. Now, ogres, the reason why I should know sense of self-preservation is look at that gold payout. Woo! Ogres are worth a lot of money. They're a pain in the butt, and they can wipe a party pretty easily, but look at that pile of money. That was enough to, well, not enough to get a silver sword, but enough to get a saber at least, which is another upgrade on top of, beyond the scimitars I've been using. I will give that to... let's give it to Sean. He's the one that suggested that I take the all-thief challenge in the first place. So, let's give him the first saber in the party. I can afford a second one, but I don't know if these guys can use silver swords. And if they can, I kind of want to. And I'm not sure I want to save it here. You gotta save it to use an in. 100 gold! Ogres might be worth lots of money, but ogres also hurts lots. Okay, so we got our first scimitar. We're gonna go try to level up somewhere safer than, you know, fighting ogres. Just Sahagins. Okay, this guy Sean should now be good on his own with that saber. If it is as much of an upgrade as I remember it being, I don't really know. I don't tend to play... I didn't tend to run thieves anyway. 21 damage. It's not that much of an upgrade. Okay. Okay, so... we'll let Sean have his one Sahagin to himself while the rest of us are all partying off in a corner. Sorry, Sean. We're going to ignore you. Bye. I'm a horrible friend. Excuse me. Attack! Destroy! See, Sean, I had to clean up your mess for you. For those who aren't aware, the choice of character names that happened here was kind of reminiscent of, well, Sean suggested the play, so of course I got to name one of them after him. But then there was, I had to name one of them after me, so there's one there. Kiersey and her real-life off-camera name, Christy, are both more than 4 letters, but as the game only allows up to 4-letter names. So since we couldn't have her actual name, we took the names of 2 characters that she likes from another Final Fantasy game. That I will not say much more about because it's pretty well established that nobody in their right mind likes... I know, I'm mocking my wife here saying that nobody in the right mind likes this Final Fantasy 13 or 13-2 that is one of her favorite Final Fantasy games. But, I mean, she also chose to marry me. What does that say about her judgment? Come for the gameplay, stay for the self-burns. Oh, come on, jerk. You can't be that strong. Oh, maybe you can be that strong. You've taken more almost as much damage as an ogre. It's been so long since I played this, I forgot how much health things have. I once had, like, the entire bestiary of this game and all the items in the game perfectly memorized. And that's not even me over-exaggerating to try and sound cool. There's nothing cool about wasting your life on a single game. As I say, as I play RuneScape, which is a totally life-devouring MMO, and as I hope to get back into World of Warcraft, which is another horribly life-devouring MMO. No! No! No poison, sir. I almost don't know whether I should fight him or run. I don't know if I packed antidotes. Did I pack antidotes? I packed 2 antidotes. Okay, you can only poison one of us! Through our combined might, we prevail! Oh, you're poisoned, Sean. Sorry, Sean. You're not having a good day this session, Sean. Oh, I guess you can poison 2 of us. Okay. You can only poison 2 of us! We will kill you this round! Maybe we'll poison 2 of us. Okay, so now I gotta remember to cure Sean's poison with that pure potion before I, you know, walk him to death, because taking any steps while poisoned... Oh, yeah. Getting a stab also pushes you to the back row in this game. Well, let's rearrange the rows a little better anyway. Because we want the person with the most health, even if it's only by a little bit, in the very front row. And I'll probably be doing that shifting around a lot later. Oh, and I came up here, by the way, because treasure. All this treasure will help me gear my people up for the actual difficult challenges that lie ahead of me, because immediately following getting my boat, I've got to go fight some wizards for a crown, and the dark elf for an orb, and it's gonna get nuts really quick. Now, there have been people who have done a level 1 challenge of this game, because boss enemies don't yield experience, or at least in at least one release of this game, boss enemies didn't yield experience. Oh, I think this one's a special key lock door, so I don't get quite as much money out of this as I thought I did. Yeah. Now, for that level 1 challenge, or low-level challenge, you have to do a lot of RNG manipulation, and that's not a thing I know how to do it. I just don't know specifically the manipulations that need doing in order to get things done the way you want them. This blacksmith is important if you have a fighter in the party, or, well, knight, as they graduate to later in the game, because you can take a special material you find later in the game to him to get the legendary sword Excalibur, which is only wieldable by knights. There's only one other class-locked weapon in the game, which is a katana that I forget where you get it, that can only be used... No, not more poisonous things! I want out of this place so badly. Me? Just run away, me. You need to run. Okay, Noel got us out of there. Good going, Noel. Okay, we're getting out of this land full of poisonous everything. If I land on my boat. Hey, look, it's our good old friend, Ogre! And Creep. Okay. Once again, showing absolutely no sense of self-preservation, I will fight this Ogre to the death. Probably mine. Oh, Wait, I do have a fast-forward button, and this is an NES emulator. Oh, but Yule's feeling it. Yule is feeling it with my careless activity here. Oh well, I can just move Yule to a further back row. And voila, we've got a buffer. We should probably put Sean ahead of Noel. Okay. The people named after real-life people are going to save the group. We just have to survive long enough to get back to Corneria again. Look, we're so close. We're so close, and it's going to stop us at the last second. No, it's not. Okay. Good. So, I may have rattled off everything of potentially catching up very quickly like that, but that's for all the catch-up. This is good enough. There isn't enough of a health difference yet to really care. But I'm going to go get everybody's sabers now. And depending on how long this fight lasts, I might stop recording before doing that or after recording that. But after after I have stopped recording for now, I'm essentially going to just get right on track with spending hours grinding out levels. Because even with the fast forward key, it will be regrettably like forever and a half to be able to grind out enough levels for me to have confidence that I'll be able to handle the Dark Elf and the Wizards and all the everything in between. Also, I want to get a Silver Sword. I want to see if the Silver Sword can be used by thieves, or maybe I'll just look that up off camera instead of playing through fighting all the things to save up the 4K to buy a Silver Sword, because if I don't have to buy Silver Swords, it's all about just leveling up and getting strong enough to be able to fight things rather than gear. So yeah, I think this is where I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna save it, but not sleep at the inn right here in Elfheim, because I didn't lose much health fighting those pirates. Hey, get out of my! What do you even say? You say save our prince, which the prince is in the castle in an enchanted sleep, cast upon him by this dark elf that we gotta go fight, and he refuses to. He refuses to free the prince unless the prince's crown that had been stolen from him after he stole it from the prince is returned to him, and that crown was stolen from him and taken to the marsh cave, apparently by some wizards. The tile before you pick up the crown, you're attacked by some wizards. But it'll all actually get explained as it happens, I suppose. So I shouldn't get into too much detail about it now. I think the only other pertinent detail that we would have discovered already at this point in playing the game is the witch Matoya had lost her magical crystal eye that helps her see. You know, a witch and her magic crystal ball kind of trope. Anyway, that's going to be it for this recording. I'm going to get all grindy off screen to level up these guys because I'm not confident in level 4 taking on the next challenges in the game. I'm probably going to aim for like level 7 or 8. And then we'll be back with you. For now, bye-bye everybody.